Hi friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to summer makeup routine. I've gotten a lot of requests for this type of video, so grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get glam. I have a lovely little friend here. Hello, how you doing? I already have my skin prepped. I went in with moisturizer. One of the moisturizers I've been loving for the summer is this one from CoverGirl. This is the mattifying oil-free moisturizer. It has 24-hour hydration and cactus water. I like this because I have oily combo skin and my skin gets really oily in the summertime. This is a mattifying moisturizer and it's also oil-free. Starting off with SPF because we gotta wear SPF. If you're not wearing your SPF, what are you doing? You gotta protect your skin from the sun. This is the Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen. This one is definitely different from the glowy one. It has more of a soft matte blurring kind of finish to it. And if you have oily skin, this one might be the one that you prefer because it doesn't add that extra glow to your skin. I found that when I was using that one, my oils would come through sooner than they usually would do, and I was trying to figure out what product I was wearing that was making my skin look extra oily, and I found that it was that sunscreen from e.l.f. I prefer this sunscreen a lot more because I feel like it just like softly mattifies the skin, has a little bit of a blurring effect to it as well, so it's just an ideal sunscreen for me rather than having the glowy one because I felt like my oils would come through a lot sooner throughout the day. Next up is color corrector. This one is my favorite. It's from e.l.f. This is $4 for this color corrector. A little bit goes a long way. I like this one. Oh my gosh, what is that? I like this because it's very easy to blend in, and as you can see, it is not an intense orange color. And I usually just color correct around my mouth, especially because I am gonna go in with a skin tint and I wanna make sure I am color corrected in the darkest areas. I don't usually color correct around my eyes, but I'll just take what's left on the brush and just run this under my eyes. I have been using this one. This is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation, but then this came out, and this is what I have been using every single day. It is the perfect summer product. It's so beautiful on the skin. I have a full wear test of this product if you want to check that out. But I like to go glam, you know? Like, I don't usually do super light makeup. I have mine in the shade 13, and yes, I do use my fingers first. I probably went in with too much. I do use my fingers first to kind of get the product spread out onto the skin. But then I'm going to go in with a brush. For me, this is the best way for me to apply it because I still get that coverage that I want. And this is a skin tint you can use with full glam makeup looks. I do a lot of full glam makeup looks and I use this skin tint. It gives a really natural, healthy glow to the skin. Cream bronzer, my favorite cream bronzer is still the ABH cream bronzer. I use mine in the shade Chestnut, tried and true. You can tell by this dip in this product. It's my favorite. I'm still rocking with this product. I just feel like it gives a really natural sculpt to the skin, but it also bronzes at the same time. It's the same product that I've had since it came out. It's still been going strong. By the way, I changed my camera setting. I'm just playing around with some stuff. The other setting, y'all, I am not good with cameras. I'm not. I don't know what settings I have on my camera. I just play with stuff, and if I think it looks good, then I'll film. I felt like the other setting I had, a lot of times it would wash me out whenever I'd hold up a product and it wouldn't go back to how it looked, and I just hated that. I've scrapped a lot of videos because it was super overexposed. Let me know what y'all think. I feel like it's a little bit darker. I feel like you can see the true color of a product when I hold it up. I'm still playing with this. If you know anything about cameras, let your girl know because I don't know anything about cameras. All right, let's get into blushes because I love blush. Now, I have my favorite blushes that I go to all the time, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. But a lot of times, that and lip products are the two products that I like to switch out. I have a lot of those, and I like to change up my blush depending on my mood. If I have a new blush in my collection I want to test out more, or same thing with lip combos. I just pull out whatever goes the best. I have my go-tos that I always go to, but I like to keep those two things pretty fresh. Depending on my mood, that's the one I'm gonna go in with today. So the first blush, which is one of my favorite everyday toned blushes because I love a burnt terracotta, it is the Pat McGrath Paradise Venus blush. I have been using the mess out of this blush. This is definitely one of my most used blushes in my collection. I love it. If you love a burnt terracotta, Paradise Venus is for you. Then we have this blush from Patrick Ta. This is in the shade She's Baked. Another burnt terracotta kind of blush. These are some of my favorite tones for every day when I don't really want anything too punchy and I want to keep it a little bit more on the neutral side and natural side of blush. I'll reach for either of those two. My House Labs Watermelon Bliss blush, I'm definitely reaching into. I love this blush for the summer. It's such a beautiful red toned blush and I love it. I'm tempted to use this one today. We have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Blush in the shade Prima Donna. Love these blushes. Prima Donna is the one I've been reaching for a lot given the summer. Also from House Labs, this one right here. This one is, what shade is this? Dragon Fruit Days. I've been loving this on top of bright pink blushes. So stunning. And then the last two blushes that I've been reaching for is from Charlotte Tilbury. We have the Pinkgasm Sunset Blush and my Makeup by Mario blush in the shade Raspberry, which I'm very tempted to use Raspberry today. I'm just gonna take some of this one from Makeup by Mario. Such a really beautiful pink blush. It looks really stunning on the skin. I prefer the blush sticks from Makeup by Mario over the compact ones he came out with. This is a better finish for me. The other ones are very, very glowy. These are bright. These have way more pigment to them. I just prefer this one a lot more than those. I like to do my blush before I go in with concealer because that way, if I go in with a lot of blush, it's easier to clean up with concealer. Now, the concealer that I have been loving and using is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. I really want to try the foundation from this line as well as the new powder foundation that they just came out with. One of my favorite sponges to use is from Sonia Kashuk. You can get these at Target. I like to get the small one for more precise concealer placement. And then I also have the jumbo one for, you know, foundations and things like that. Concealer is all blended out. This is definitely a trust the process kind of look. I'm going to take what's left on my bronzer brush and just go over the edges to bring that back into the skin. I'm also going to do the same with my blush, just taking what's left on the brush and just blending this in further, and then we're gonna get to setting. I have two brands that I alternate between for setting powders. The first brand is Ami Collet. If you love supporting Black-owned brands, definitely check this one out at Sephora. For this brand being in Sephora, they are very inexpensive. I have medium deep, which is more of your banana kind of shade. And then I also have translucent. So I've been using translucent a lot because this is the newest powder I've added to my collection. I've just been using banana, but I wanted to get this formula in translucent to use all over the face. I like to take powder on a powder puff, tap off the excess on the back of my hand, and then I like to set. And watch how smooth this makes my under eyes. Well, I also like to take that powder up onto my eyelid to set that, but look at this difference. Girl, this is what I call a smooth under eye. When I say I want my under eyes to be as smooth as possible, this is what I mean. I realized I forgot to tell you guys the other setting powder. I'm sure it's no surprise to you what the powder is, but it's the Dominique Cosmetics translucent setting powder. To set my entire face, I like to use my NARS Soft Matte Setting Powder. It's in the shade Seafront, so because I went in with a skin tint that is not mattifying, this is a must for me. I have to do this. For powder bronzer, the Make Beauty powder bronzer is what I've been using. I love the shade of this. I have mine in the shade Stellar. I really like what this does to the skin. I've been loving Make Beauty's products. I really have. The bronzer and the blushes are the two standout products for me for the brand, but if you haven't tried them, I highly recommend the bronzer. Blends like a dream. And their blushes, they have so many blushes to choose from. It's insane. And if you want more of a natural but buildable blush, definitely check out their blushes because, girl, how did I forget primer? I forgot my primer. So I'm gonna just share with you my two primers that I use. The Zanesamarics Blurring Balm in my T-zone, and then all over the rest of the face, I use the Caliray So Blown Primer. Love this primer. You already know this. I've talked about these a lot. The Zanesamarics primer with the skin tint is the dream team. I cannot believe that I forgot primer. You know what did it for me? The fact that this e.l.f. sunscreen feels like a primer is what did it. I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta blush in She's Baked, but I'm only gonna take the powder part. I usually do this sometimes. I've already went in with the cream, and I'll just go in with the powder. But I feel like I want a more neutral blush, but it's so beautiful. Did y'all see the new Patrick Ta blushes that are coming out this week? Am I getting them? Absolutely, I am. I'm getting the pink, and I'm getting the berry tone, but I have to see the third shade in person because it kind of looks similar to She's Baked. For nose contour, let me add a little bit of nose contour. I'm just gonna take my Morphe nose contour brush. I usually use the Patrick Ta, but if I don't have that one near me, I'll just use this Morphe nose contouring brush. And I like to just kind of take it up into my brow bone. I'm just using the Make Beauty. I'm also gonna take some of this bronzer and we're gonna plop this in the crease because that is literally all that I do. I don't do an entire eye look. I just take bronzer in the crease and I'm good to go. I'm good to walk out the door, okay? And then once I put the bronzer in the crease, I usually just take it into the nose contour. So that's why I go in with the same shade because it's easier. I feel like the blend is just much more seamless. Bronzer in the crease is an easy 1-2 look. That's it. I don't do no more, no less. Now that I have all of the powders on my face, I cannot skip this step, the MAC Fix Plus. I cannot skip it. This is my most repurchased spray in my collection. When I tell you this is about to melt everything together, it's about to melt it all together. That spray makes your skin come back to life. It just puts everything together. It melts all the powders into the skin. There is a drastic difference with that spray. If I don't use it, I can't not ever use it. My makeup won't be the same. While all of that is drying, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. I need an eyeliner that's not going anywhere. I can cry, I can sweat, I can do it all. That is this liner. For today, I don't think I'm gonna do a wing. Depending on my mood, I'll do a wing or I'll just do some liquid liner on the lash line and call it a day and pop on some lashes. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna pop this on the left. So for mascara, I have really been loving the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is really nice. I don't know why this was sitting in my drawer unused, and then I pulled it out and I was like, you know what? Let me try it, and I really like this. I went ahead and added some lashes and some mascara to my bottom lash. The lashes that I'm wearing are from Tatianna Cosmetics. This is in the style Flirty. I love these lashes so much. They are faux mink lashes, and these are the kind of lashes that I like to go for. It comes in this really cute lash case. It's so cute. I love the little pull-out drawer. These are available on the site if you want to head over and check them out, but I love these lashes so much. They are so cute. Perfect for what I like because the rest of the makeup is pretty natural. And I have like these wispy lashes on and I just love it. Before I move on to lips, this has been my obsession when I do my makeup. This is the Dior Universal Palette. I literally just mix these two together, mainly going with this one, but I wish that they sold this individually. Like I wish these shades were sold individually because I'm not gonna buy this palette again just for this shade, but I might be tempted. Look at that glow. For lip liner, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario lip liner in the shade Jeff. I guess this is just a Makeup by Mario lip combo, but the Mocha Glow Plumping Lip Serum from Makeup by Mario is such a summer staple. Ever since these came out, this is one of my go-to lippies for the summer. I love it so much. These just leave your lips looking so juicy. I love it. To finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And so that is it for my go-to everyday makeup summer routine. Wow, that is a mouthful. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the products that I use to get my everyday makeup look. I definitely feel like this is a look that I could complete in about 30 minutes, but of course I tried to take my time and really tell you why I like these products and different things like that. Also, to make it so much easier for all of you, if you're ever wondering what foundation shade I'm in with Fenty or Urban Decay or whatever brand, or even what blushes I love, what are my go-to blushes, what are my go-to lip products, like all of that in one place for you. I have my Shop My linked down below. Basically, it's like shopping my closet, but you're not really shopping it. You just have a visual of the products, and if you click it, it will take you to that product. But yeah, I just feel like it's such an easier way for you to see, you know, what I'm loving, what are my go-to body care products. It's all down there. I can add to it as frequently or take products away, different things like that in real time. I love it. I feel like it's going to be so helpful for my foundation twins out there. But I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.